You know what I'm saying? Like I said, running rank of the sink, and I'm always be that nigga they're gonna think twice about.
Yeah, because you came a long way, and your transition is marvelous, but at the same time, you can never forget where you came from.
Yeah.
Because that could happen to somebody. Like, you'd be like,
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Never
Like,
get comfortable.
Yeah, you can't be comfortable.
Never get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Not when you one of them.
Yeah.
When you came from that era. You know what I'm saying? When you came from that tribe. You know what I'm saying? When they released you. You know what I'm saying? And was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You dig? You that. You know, when you got them young that's looking up to you, you know, calling you OG. You know what I'm saying? When you got the women calling you OG. When you got all these things, you can't allow yourself just to beat on anybody.
Nah.
You can't just be no anywhere doing no anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just be open like that.
Nah, you gotta respect the land.
Leave that.
Speaking of that, and I remember you saying something earlier about when they take guys down, black males, when they become successful, you might do things or they add stuff to it. So what do you think about the Diddy situation now? Like, it's coming to an end. They arrested their case basically. Like, what is your whole synopsis of that?
My thing is this, you heard me? I hear a lot of people talk about suicide, but they ain't dead.
Right.
Because I think suicide is the easiest thing that you could do, right? What you waiting on? Blow your boom.
Simple.
Just
1, 2,
get
3.
it over with.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? But you'll talk about it.
Right.
All right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this. I don't know where you was at, but the time of Diddy parties, when he was doing the New Year parties.
Yes, sir.
You know about him, Organik. You watched them.
All did.
You know what I'm saying? When he was doing these parties, bro, and all this shit he was doing with these parties, whatever, they had niggas couldn't get there.
Right.
Not saying they didn't want to be there.
It was maxed out.
Not everybody talking about you went to Diddy party or you was at. You would have been there. You would have been there too. You just couldn't get there.
Yeah.
You couldn't get there. But guess what? Everybody wanted to be at Diddy party, man.
Facts.
New Year's, he popping out with the all white on, doing his thing.
In the Hamptons.
Hey, listen. Hugh Hefner did it.
Sure did.
Hugh Hefner did it.
Most definitely.
Why they ain't talking about him? Why they ain't talking about the Playboy Mansion? Why they ain't talking about all the hoes and bunnies was walking around there?
Yep.
Why they ain't telling them that Big Trump was calling Hugh Hefner, telling him, send my son home, which is Lil Trump, Donald Trump.
Yes, sir.
Send him home because you've been over there for 2 and 3 days with the bunnies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pictures don't lie. Go back and do a little research. Hugh Hefner, Donald Trump was this little soldier.
For sure.
You heard me? Hugh Hefner was the OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He couldn't make it stand up, so maybe he was watching Donald while he was
in the corner.
You know, in the corner. We don't know.
Never know.
You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you this here about Puffy. He one of us.
Yes, he is.
He just a freak.
He a little extra freaky than us, but
Extra freaky than us.
But yeah, but he just enjoy life.
He one of us, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch this story, man.
It's crazy.
You gotta watch this story, man. That P. Diddy was an inspirational. Wanted to fuck with Diddy, man.
Facts.
That nigga coming out with all about the bishops. He got the dancing, everybody. He had the whole city doing this shit. So what if he want to fuck a bitch and the bitch he wanna see a nigga fuck a bitch and slap a bitch and this around for 11 years?
11 of them.
Come on, man.
For sure.
Come on, dog.
Make it make sense.
Man, let some slack off Diddy, man. Trump, you know what the he's doing.
He gonna do what he supposed to do.
Trump know what. Listen, Trump know he been through the parties at the Playboy Mansion.
Right.
It just never got busted like Diddy party got busted.
You
know what I'm saying? Because you know they say you're white, you're right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? But Trump was there. Trump know what Diddy going through.
Yep.
Trump know them wanted that.
Try to do it to him.
You know what I'm saying?
He had to pay a little fee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But you know something? I don't agree with no man.
Facts.
Me or you. Beating on a woman.
Never.
Period. I don't agree with that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if anything, that'll be the only thing that I could tell Diddy you down bad for.
That's it.
That's it. What if he want to use baby oil?
Do whatever he want to do with all that.
Man, I didn't use baby oil before.
Got to sometimes.
Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, gotta
Come
squirt
on,
that thing
man.
down the back.
Come
you know
on,
what I mean?
man. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, let's get crazy.
What's wrong with that, bro? That's what he wanted to do.
That's his thing.
They try to make him out of he gay, he this, that, and he come in the room with a hat on.
Sit in the corner with the boots.
Glasses,
Yeah,
with
with
the
the Timbs
boots.
on.
All these stories they making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got this Nancy Grace. She's the man.
Going crazy on that man for
just
what?
Talking down. She probably ain't had no dick since last year sometime. You know, she probably want Diddy to put some baby on her mother.
Couldn't wait. She got turned out. She couldn't get in the party.
Right. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Diddy knew how to throw parties. He knew what he was doing in parties. You know, they say he's spiking drinks and all that. Who said he did that?
Nobody said that.
Who said he did that?
We ain't
You heard
see it
me?
yet.
All right. You know what I'm saying? They say he got coke. Who said that they don't, you know, that people don't smell
They
coke?
did it their own.
Who said they don't smell coke?
He ain't forcing nobody nothing.
I know a lot of motherfuckers be wanting to smell some coke.
Yep.
They don't want the X pill. They don't want they want some coke.
The pink one too.
Yeah.
They want that pink.
Yeah.
They want
so,
the good.
What makes him wrong?
Like I said, I'm
I
paying
know what
attention
makes
on
him wrong.
What's that?
He's black and he's a billionaire.
And he went and gets S.R.T.F. And
Yeah.
he wanted that more ownership because
Right.
all that stuff happened after
Right.
that.
Right.
And one thing he fucked up on, like the white people do, he won't record them like they do.
Yeah.
Like the Weinsteins and the goddamn Epsteins, they were recording the people at the parties where they do the extracurriculars too.
Yeah.
He kept it G.
They had some the young kids called a pizza party.
Of course.
Back in the G.
You know they was on that, but they love the kids now.
Definitely, they love the
See,
kids.
he kept it G, just enjoying his own freak world. He just kept it personal. He wasn't trying to put y'all in a loop like that. Because we waiting for the J-Lo DVD.
Why you never heard of the J-Lo DVD? You
Where
never
is
heard
that?
it. You ain't even heard her name too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro.
You was the freak, Cassie, that wanted to. You left that man, Ryan Leslie, that
right.
brought you there when you was 19, gave you a hit, brought you to that man. You left him trying to climb up the ladder. So
Right.
the fame and the money you wanted, you got it, but in a different way. Now
got it
you're
in a
famous for being
different
the
way.
biggest whore of all
Right.
time, and you got 30 million. But you living in misery with that 30 million.
Right, and he gave it to you to be cool. He was like, all right, well, you be cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to do that.
Right.
I don't think he even gave him the money because he was wrong. Or he
He
felt
just like,
he was
man,
wrong.
I deserve something.
I think,
she deserves
just
something.
go ahead on, man. Just be cool. You heard
Right.
me? But when she did it, that's when all the bull come.
Because when you put that lawsuit out, the government sees it, and they
Right.
can run
But
charges on
they
it.
trying to run it. They trying to run him down in the ground like they try to do a lot of the people. You heard me? And I'm the type I can't really talk about no life because I don't really be knowing what the going on. But from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? I can say this about Diddy. I can say that he was a live mother.
Yeah.
He did a lot of live. You feel what I'm saying? He had a lot of live ass parties.
Yeah.
Whatever they saying went on at the parties. How we know that went on there? How we know? You know what I'm saying? But anything, you know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to Diddy.
And for what I'm hearing too, like, and I've heard this before I even heard it in the trial, that Diddy was really standing on smacking, running up on.
He ain't bowed out when they happened to big.
Nah,
He made songs and he was like, you know.
out there.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
He done smacked Drake. He done smacked J. Cole. He done whipped all the top level now.
They got the rumors about him with the bread with Pac.
Come on,
you know what I'm
champ.
saying? Come on, man. Diddy been around for a
Better
minute.
relax
man.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Run up in the crib and stuff. In the crib, stand there, can't cut the crib. So you
Yeah,
stand there
you
like a
blow
super
the-
villain. Solo.
Like some street shit for my whole. Now I'm gonna blow your car.
Billion
I'ma
nigga
show
doing
you.
it by hand himself.
Yeah, he for Halloween. He got the Halloween mask on like the
The
clown.
Joker. He was
had
on
the-
that.
He pull it off. Man, you know who this is behind this mask?
He was snapping on the G shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
crack you. He like
Yeah,
that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, we don't salute no beat, no
we
women.
I look at it like this, bro. Who liked Diddy when Diddy was good? Who liked him?
All of
Everybody
them.
liked
Not
him.
one person
Everybody
didn't.
liked him. You know what I'm saying? So why not that he down now, some bitches, making some bitches do some shit that he like to do, like
Right.
niggas like to do.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You know, why is it just so much, bro? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
kind of weird, and we're gonna see how it play out. But from what I'm seeing and how these attorneys is talking, it's type get off type, or like some borderline ain't gonna be too crazy. You know what I mean? Because what y'all laid out ain't right. She paying for them tricks. She the one that asked get pissed in her mouth. She the one goddamn, you know what I mean? Threaten
It's
niggas
still
lives.
there, man. Don't you know how many days they got in a year? They got 365 days. You did that 11 times.
Right.
You was around for a while, but you ain't.
Stop.
So how
it.
the you just found a way? You found somebody that got in your head.
That
you
the
know what I'm
dude,
saying?
yeah,
And
that he
with the
paid
move.
for.
Let's go with the move. Let's go with the move. That when the monkey wrench come in the game.
There you go.
I'm telling you, bro, it was all for Diddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you know, get fucked up like that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
But it's all about the people you keep around and how shit go.